use of time. Correct. Yeah, that's only the. Mhm. Well, let me switch it around. If I intentionally struck the guy with my vehicle, then, like, as my defense lawyer, what is my defense? Correct. Yeah, and that's exactly my point. And yeah, I would call those like minor points. Like the crux of it is I'm gonna try to like convey to the jury that I didn't act out of anger. It was fear, and I was just I would have avoided hitting him if I had the choice. It's either roll down my window for him or hit him if he's still standing in my way. Like 15 seconds later or 5 seconds after I hit the gas. So what would you say is the defense for that? Okay. Oh, let's look at. Okay. Yeah, I would like to. I don't go to strip clubs, and if I did, I would go to the ones in Tampa. And what Courtney did to get me in Orlando that night is she got me so worried and was pushing my buttons. This person is also someone Courtney was involved with, and was like me. He had like low self-esteem, and she pushed his buttons, and he killed himself over her. And that will help the jury understand that Courtney has that way, like she preys on weak individuals. Well, a jury isn't going to follow the judge's instructions. I'm telling you that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, like part of this phone call, Mr. Felicio, is like to earn your trust in me because I was so excited to. I want you. Like. Yeah, that's not an exhibit. That's just like a talking point I wanted to tell you on the phone quickly. Yeah, that's. Tell me if this makes sense to you. Like, my intent was that Courtney was pulling my strings. She had my emotions wrapped around her finger. She had me fearful, panicky, and that when I was hitting the guy, it was just because like my intent was. It proves Courtney, my ex-wife's capability to be manipulative. Well, it proves my intent. Well, what do you think my intent was for hitting the guy? Do you think I was malicious, or do you think I was just... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know what type of woman... Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's mainly just for you, Mr. Felicio, not for court. The rest of my exhibits that I haven't, or I wouldn't even call them exhibits, I'd call them attachments. Like if you look at the 3 police report printouts, or police exculpatory printouts, Like, those were the 3 pieces of paper that I tried to give to the cops, and the cops wouldn't even take them as evidence whenever... Okay. Yes, July 10th. Yes. Yeah, that proves what I was doing. What I was doing, like, was, you look at the left side where it says draw boom, blue title, Leibniz, slide. I was making notes for an MCAT video, and then I got interrupted by Courtney's phone call, and I started just jotting down notes. And the $400 and $700, like, that's when she told me she was a stripper, and she told me how much money she earned the past 2 nights working. And let me ask you this, Mr. Felicio. Back to what you were talking about, whether or not you believe me. Okay. Yeah, that's just completely not an exhibit. That's just an attachment, just to show you kind of... That's to show Mr. Felicio. That's not to show the judge or the jury. That's just to kind of show you, like, a conversation I had, like, the 3 days before July 10th. Like, it was just a little friendship thing I had with a girl from July 6th to July 9th. But we shouldn't even talk about that right now. You can just delete it. Oh, I can answer that, and Danielle, yeah. 3 days. Yeah. Yeah, that's not for any use in court whatsoever. Yeah. And I'll be glad to answer that, Mr. Felicio. Whenever I said I wanted you to trust me and believe my side of the story, like, what it ultimately comes down to is I want you to, like, want me to become a doctor more than, like, your other defendants. Okay. Well, yeah, but that... Uh-huh. But you don't want me to become a doctor as much. Correct. Yes. But you don't believe in me, and I don't feel like you want me to become a doctor. Okay, first of all, I would never use it in court. I would just want my lawyer to read it and say, wow, this kid's, like, really an idealist, and he's, like, battling, you know, his own not necessarily my demons, but, like, I have obsessive compulsive personality disorder, which means, like, I'm real extremely argumentative about, like, right versus wrong, and real righteous and whatnot. But that's mainly to get you to see a little bit of my personality, because one of the things I have with you is, like, I'm just a client, but I want to, like, make you share my dream of, like, winning trial, and I hope you would say, you know what, James, I want you to become a doctor. Like, I trust you, and I think you'd be a great doctor. Correct. Mm-hmm. Correct. Yeah, I can tell. Okay.